Here, the press conference with Pivot just ended about the evictions at the York, and it really erupted during the press conference because the owner's representative, Stephen Lippman's business partner, showed up at the press conference with his own media releases and basically called everybody liars. So the crowd exploded. We all shouted and chanted him down, and you know, I met him before the picket started, and he told me that we should be grateful that he's cleaning up this neighborhood. He thinks residents in this neighborhood are garbage. So that's a little insight into the true minds of many owners in this neighborhood. They see people as garbage and that they're here to clean it up. And that's, I'm sorry, offends me deeply, offends me and makes me angry. And the owner of the building next to the York, the same day we happened to bump into him as well, and he told us, Dave and I, that he said, I love gentrification. This is going to be the most expensive neighborhood in the city.
We got roughly about 6 minutes into the press conference when the co-owner of the building, I guess, came and hijacked our press conference. And as soon as we got here, all the kind of mainstream press rushed over to him. And this person completely sidestepped the issue. Anytime we tried to talk about evictions and raised rents, this man, the only thing he would repeat was, there used to be drug dealers here, there isn't anymore. People left of their own accord. And we would try to approach the issue of the evictions again, and he would say, there used to be drug dealers here, people left by themselves. We never offered anybody any money. So what the man did was completely sidestep the issue. This press conference wasn't about drug policy, wasn't about drug use, it wasn't about drug prohibition, it was about renovations followed by evictions.
So I believe he also was claiming that maybe what the residents are claiming is going on inside is false. So would you say anything to that about his claims?
Well, you know, this is what I don't get. You know, why would these people lie about being evicted? Why would they lie about being offered money to move out? Why would they lie about being harassed? This place is one step away from homelessness. Take it from me, I was homeless before I lived there. And it's one step away from it. You lose this place, you might be back on the street again. So why would these people lie? I can't think of too many reasons these people would lie, but I could literally think of a million reasons why Lippman and his developer cronies would lie, because they stand to make a lot of money.
It is a violation of the fundamental human rights of low-income residents in this neighborhood. You cannot pay people a meager, tiny amount of money to convince them to move out to the street, to move them into homelessness because they don't have other options. You cannot change the rules every day. You cannot tell people, one more chance, I'm going to evict you. Don't leave your door open, I'm going to evict you. I'm going to follow you around, I'm going to evict you. You cannot do this to people. It is a violation of their rights. And it does raise a very serious concern that landlords in this neighborhood are blatantly discriminating against people based on their lawful source of income. And that is something that is protected by the law in BC, and that is something that cannot be happening for the sake of profit. We also know that there is a crisis in this neighborhood. The downtown east side is changing quickly, and as it changes, the city of Vancouver is not mediating between residents who have been here for a long time, low-income residents, and new moderate-income residents. They're abdicating their responsibility. It's causing tension, it's causing anger, it's causing distrust, and it will cause people to not believe in the plan for this area. It is a crisis, and something has to be done now. The city needs to step in now. It's only if the city starts pushing really hard and really publicly that the province will step in and do their part. And my question to the city is, if you don't have jurisdiction to define low-income housing, if you don't have jurisdiction to actually protect what you call low-income housing for people like Sherman, how are we supposed to have faith in your planning process? How are you supposed to protect low-income housing? The city needs to take a stand right now. They need to stop these people from being moved into homelessness. Thank you. We'll take questions.
What would that stand look like?
Changing the bylaw right now so that the bylaw explicitly says that SROs are low-income housing and that low-income housing is housing for people who are not moderate income, not $800 rent, people on income assistance, disability, and pension. They need to empower their SRO task force to become an investigative force to ensure that these types of human rights violations are not occurring. And they need to come out very publicly and support people like Sherman and find them houses, find them homes.